Hey, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew, aka Booty Sweat, and recently I unlocked community posts because we did hit 1,000 subscribers, and so that's really exciting. Once again, thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel, etc, etc. But I released a poll and you guys have spoken. You want me to finish out these variation guides and even do some more character guides going forward, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue on, starting with Rambo. We're gonna look at some custom variations for competitive play for old Sly here, so stick around, make sure you like and subscribe, blah blah blah. Let's get started. So for the first variation, Rambo is kind of an underpowered character right now in my opinion. He's still a lot of fun to play, but the first thing that we've got equipped on him now is the snare trap. The snare trap is a really good move because it's a full screen low, and the opponent can, like, you can amplify it and actually get additional combos off of it. So it's a low combo starter that's full screen. Pretty good, not too bad at all. You'll see this on a lot of custom loadouts because it's just really one of his better moves, and it allows you to get some good combos. The other one that we're using is Foobar, which is this command grab. So you will notice it is a command grab. You see it says throw. And so it's pretty good in terms of a couple of different things. So one big thing is that it gets a crushing blow. If you amplify it after they do a get up roll, for instance, I have easy crushing blows on just so you can see what it's like, but if they're rolling and you read that and you go into that, you get a crushing blow for a lot of damage, and then look at that bleed. So Foobar really is good for that, but you can also use it as a combo ender. And so I'm just going to show you a couple of combos real quick that you can run with this variation using a combination of Foobar and the snare trap. So not a whole lot to this variation, other than, you know, his other standard moves that he has. He has, of course, you know, his the snare trap, but then you've also got like the arrow and stuff, which I'm doing wrong. You have the arrow and you have all of his other moves too. So not a bad variation. Keep in mind as well that Foobar does side switch. Normally, if you don't amplify it, you can choose the direction that it goes if you do want to amplify it. You can still make it go behind you and side switch, or you can keep it in the front. That makes it good for either getting the corner or getting out of the corner or maintaining the corner, whatever you want to do with it. You do have to spend a little bit of extra bar to get that damage and not get a side switch if you don't want one, or, you know, you can just end with a different combo ender instead of Foobar and get comparable damage, not as much. Foobar will always give you more as a combo ender, but if you want to keep the corner or you don't want a side switch, it can be worth it to just take a little bit less damage. Alright, that's going to be it for this one, so let's go into variation number 2. Okay, for the second variation, just before we get into it, like always, I'm going to ask if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like and subscribe. Also check out the channel going forward. We have some cool stuff going on, including some live streaming, online Combat League matches, stuff like that coming up to kind of expand the channel, do some more stuff. I think that'll be fun, so you want to stick around for it. Anyway, getting into the second variation, this one's a little more gimmicky. So this one includes the commando ability, which gives him additional combo strings. And in particular, you can see that last one is actually a restand, so that allows you to continue getting further pressure. You know, you can go into stuff like that. So in addition to that, we've kept Foobar in this one, so we're still using Foobar. But in addition to that one, we have also included the leopard crawl. So the leopard crawl is kind of gimmicky, but I like it for a couple of reasons. One, if you crawl a long way and you come up this way, you actually get this big crushing blow. And that is a command grab, if you notice. This is not a low, this is a command grab, so it can't be blocked. And in addition, you get this quick little slash that is a low and keeps you on the ground. And then of course you can cancel the crawl at any point. It also has a parry that you can do. Whoops. Has a parry that you can do. If you do these in order, you can get the parry almost immediately. So, you know, gives you a nice little parry. So kind of a gimmicky set, honestly, but the way that generally you would play this is to kind of try to get into the opponent's head a little bit and try to make them guess what you're going to do. Because with this, you've always got the threat of a low, right? You've always got the threat of either hitting them low or getting this low command grab. And in addition to that, you still have the mid command grab with foobar. And then on top of all that, you have these additional combo strings that you can use on the end of the different kinds of strings. So really, it's just kind of a gimmicky set. Like I said, it's more like if you just want to do something different. Generally, I think the snare trap with foobar works better than this one, more consistently. But this one will catch people not really knowing what it is that you're trying to do. So if you're fighting somebody who doesn't know the matchup very well, which is going to be a lot of people because not that many people use Rambo, right? Well, if you want to kind of take advantage of the fact that they don't know the matchup, you can low profile all kinds of stuff like this. This will go under even mid projectiles, and you can really mess up your opponent that way. So if it's somebody who's like really relying on the projectiles and that sort of thing and doesn't know what to do, you can come in and get that command grab or the low or the parry or whatever you want to do, or even just get up in their face and then pressure them with a throw. You have options that this variation will give you. So just kind of use this to harass your opponent to death, frustrate them, make them not really understand what it is you're trying to accomplish, and you'll chip away at their health in no time. All right, so that's going to be it for Rambo. Yeah, this was a fun one to do, so stick around. We're going to be doing some more. Have a good one, and be blessed.